Tina Huffman, and today I'm going to be speaking with you about economics. With this game, we plan to learn about economics, and some of you may even be asking what economics even is. Economics is the science that deals with the production, the distribution, and the consumption of goods and services that are used in this world. In this game, we will be looking more closely at the choices that individuals make. This is what we call microeconomics. Now, in macroeconomics, it involves not just individuals, but also how the countries in the larger areas use their surpluses. We plan to learn a small portion of what it is and how it affects our world. Some of the game will be looking at the comparative advantage and also the opportunity cost to show how we should make decisions. Some of the questions will give ideas how certain strategies can be used to make these decisions. The first principle of comparative advantage is determining if it will be more beneficial for me to do something I can hire someone else to do. Would the cost of hiring someone outweigh the amount I could be making by doing something else? Or an example not involving money, would one activity I enjoy be worth more than an activity that I like just as well? Which one would be more? To decide these things, we will have to think about what we would be giving up in order to do the other. This is what is called an opportunity cost. If I can do something quicker than someone else, does that mean that I should just do it myself? More simply put, this is a pros versus cons concept. This will be part of the game that uses the opportunity of cost. That will be one question we will be looking at. I want you to be able to know why something should be done one way instead of another. Although we want to have fun playing this game, it will take some understanding on how to answer questions and how the answers can be calculated. There are equations that can be used in different situations of life. How to use these equations to help us decide on what the right choice is something different. Now, the rules for this game is that it can be from 2 to 8 players. The more players we have, the more competition. We're going to use 4 specific categories arranged in colors and a slice of pie for each category for enough of the players to have one slice. In this game, the turns will take place in a clockwise manner, starting with the youngest first, and they choose whichever category they want to be chosen. For each question a player answers correctly, they will get a slice of the pie. If the player does not answer correctly in the time allowed, which is 1 minute, the question is then passed to the player counterclockwise and on down the line until the last player or a person gets to answer the question correctly. The first player that does answer correctly wins a slice of the pie. However, if they do not need this color, the only thing they're getting is keeping another person from winning. They do not get to choose a different color. I've provided pen and paper, and we have open book and a timer. So let's go ahead and see what we can get done. And Hannah, you're going to be the youngest, so you get to go first, my dear.
I look younger.
Well, you might look younger than her, but we all know that you're not. So.
The table that describes the payoffs in a game for each possible combination of strategies is known as payoff system, payoff matrix, payoff element, payoff tree. Payoff matrix.
Correct. So you get a slice of blue pie.
You go, girlfriend.
And now the turn will go to Mike. Mike, what would you like to choose? What color would you like to choose?
I'm going to pick green.
Are you going to choose green?
Yes.
Okay. So read the question, and then I will start the timer.
Tina. 2 cakes a day, 4 pies a day. Tim. 4 cakes a day, 2 pies a day. Given this information, Tina's opportunity cost of baking a cake is what? 2 pies.
That is correct, sir. You may have a slice of green pie.
Wow. All right.
You do that math really quickly. Something tells me you went to college for a few years.
Yeah, I can subtract 2 from 4.
All right, Danny, it's now your choice.
Let's go green, so in case I get those wrong.
Yeah, that'll help me out.
Yes, it will.
Robert.
10 minutes for bike repair, 20 minutes to upload web pages. Michael, 15 minutes for bike repair and 15 minutes to upload web pages. Who should do which job, and explain my reasoning? Well, Robert most certainly should be working on the bikes because it only takes him 10 minutes to do a repair, and Michael should be doing the uploading of web pages. It only takes him 15 minutes as opposed to 20 minutes for Robert. So Michael is much better, although he's good at both of them, he's definitely better at uploading web pages than Robert is.
Very good. You get a slice of green pie,
Give me a slice of that pie.
You can have a slice of that green pie. And Heather, it's now your turn.
Danny is an accountant who files taxes for his clients. Danny receives $80 from each customer. He can obviously file his own taxes, but this would require the loss of 2 customers. He has the choice to pay June $100 to file his taxes for him. What choice should Danny make and why? Whatever choice he wants to make.
If he's looking to earn the most money, which choice should he make?
Which opportunity gives him a chance to make the most money?
I would keep the customers.
Okay, that is incorrect, so now it can go to Danny.
Danny's an accountant who files taxes for his clients. He receives $80 from each customer. He can obviously file his own taxes, but this would require the loss of 2 customers. He has the choice to pay June $100 to file his taxes for him. What choice should Danny make and why? Well, if I lost 2 customers, I lose $160. It only costs me $100 to pay June. Well, I'd want to keep my 2 customers and pay June $100 so I can make an extra $60.
Correct. You can have a slice of pie, so. And just because I used y'all's names doesn't mean I meant you. It's just I'm used to
Did I
y'all's
say
names.
I?
Yeah, I'm just
Sorry.
used to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm used to y'all's names in my life.
Usually when I'm doing stuff, I say I
All
am.
right, Hannah.
The benefit of taking an action minus its cost is economical cost, economical surplus. Economical cost.
Incorrect. Mike now has a chance.
No,
Wait, no, it is.
goes that way.
Oh, I could have used it.
That's a question.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just needed an orange.
She was trying to help Papa out, but she realized she was doing it the wrong way.
The benefit of taking an action minus its cost is, what did you say?
She got them. I'm not supposed to tell her that.
So you should have been paying
I didn't listen.
Do we ever listen?
Order in the court.
Minus the cost. I want to say economical surplus.
Correct.
Good go, girlfriend.
I got half the question right with you. I just didn't choose to pay the woman.
I'll keep your eyes open, like.
All right, Mike, it's your turn again.
Oh, Hannah went that time, but she got green, so I'll go. Okay. Your phone company charges you $5 per month plus 5 cents a minute for long distance calls. If you make 50 minutes in long distance calls a month, what would be your average phone bill? Well, you gotta have the $5 added to 5 times 50, be 750. I don't see a 750.
You don't have a choice. You have to
You
do
don't
your
have a
math
choice.
on your
That's
own.
on
Math on your own.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I provided you pen and paper if you would
Oh,
like it.
okay. Well, 550s is $250 and $5 per month. Basically, $750 a month.
Correct.
All right. Well, that's smart.
She don't want it.
I put that in my head.
All right. And Danny?
He took my answer. The total cost of undertaking N units of an activity and dividing it by N is the average cost, the marginal benefit, sunk cost. That would be the marginal benefit.
Incorrect.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. The total cost of undertaking N units of an activity and dividing it by N is... What did you say?
You should have been listening.
I think it's sunk cost.
Incorrect.
All right, Hannah. Remember, I said sunk cost.
The total cost of undertaking N units of an activity and dividing it by N is average cost.
Correct.
Oh, wow, she got right.
Wow, you're smart.
Took you and I messing with her.
Hey, she might have got it to start with. All right, Heather, it's now
Well,
your
you can
turn.
help me, Annie. Why would I want to get it right?
Any combination of goods that cannot be produced using currently available resource is known as attainable point, unattainable point, insufficient point. Unattainable?
You get a slice of pie, my dear.
Thank you.
Hannah?
If it takes Mary 20 minutes to bake a cake for $10 or 10 minutes to bake a dozen cookies for 20, which should Mary choose to do and why? Do whichever one she wanted to do.
That's my girl.
Well, we're looking at money
Yeah,
here.
how much money
Right.
she can make.
Economics is dealing with, what's going to be best for your company.
Yeah, what's most profitable?
Well, you can make more cookies and sell them for a better price, so do cookies.
Right. And so that would
You'll
mean
get more money.
for which one should you do?
The cookies.
I love it. She's like, I just answered that.
I needed
Okay.
you to answer it more like for Tina to understand. All
Hey, she's
right.
got 3/4 of a pie. We better be careful.
Yeah. It's your turn.
It's your turn, Mike.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Well, let's see here. I need a yellow one, so I'm going to go with yellow. Is that right?
Why did he do that? He misses it, doesn't it go to her?
He's playing a role this
Now, I need a yellow.
Yeah.
But if you miss it, who does it go to?
Oh, Danny.
No.
Oh, over there.
There, Michael.
Poor Joe. Would you believe that Joe can save 5% on a computer that costs $300?
Oh
Wow.
God, percentages.
That's 5% of $300. That's $15. That's quite a savings.
Thank you.
And he'll save this by traveling across town, but knowing that he will be spending at least $10 in gas should he make the trip, or simply walk next door and purchase the same exact computer at full price. Why? Well, see, he can save $15, but it costs him $10 to drive round trip or straight trip, round trip. So he'd save $5 by driving across town and spending the gas to get the computer. So I would say he should go drive across town to get the computer, get the 5% discount. That's my why answer.
Correct.
That's my answer.
I say it's incorrect.
You say that's incorrect?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because then you're damaging your vehicle. You're spending a lot of
But
time
that
for
wasn't part of the
yourself.
equation. That's what I was told. That's not part of the equation.
All right, Danny. it's
I
your
got
turn.
3/4 too, so you better watch out.
Go blue.
So I'm going orange. I need an orange. The increase in total cost that results from carrying out one additional unit of an activity is the average cost, the marginal cost, or the sunk cost. Did I just do something like this?
Nope,
No.
you got it wrong.
Well, it wasn't the same question, but the same answer.
It's similar, yes, but you got it wrong.
I'm going to say my same answer I said before, the marginal cost.
That is correct this time.
It's time.
Hey, there you go. You've got 3/4 of a pie.
Yay!
Heather's the only one that's losing right now.
She is not losing.
Oh,
She hasn't
it's her-
gone yet.
It's her turn to draw.
It is her turn.
A quantity that is free to take a range of different values is consistent, parameter, variable. None of these are correct. That was D. A variable.
Correct.
Wow, she got
Look
3/4 of a pie.
Look, I think
Oh.
it's tied now,
It's
Mike.
all tied up.
How about we run our mouth a little bit more?
Hey, why you pick yellow?
Well,
Yeah,
I think
she
that's
needs
because
yellow.
she needs to win.
The problem is her mama needs yellow too. She gets it wrong. Her mama can win.
As long as it's not math, I'm good.
Dominant strategy that gives the highest payoff no matter what the other players choose is known as
No pressure.
actual strategy, committed strategy, dominant strategy, opportunity strategy. Opportunity strategy?
Incorrect.
Pressure's
Strategy
on.
that gives the highest payoff no matter what the player chooses is known as.
What was it she said?
You should have been listening.
I actually listened.
Because you need to go get you a piece of pie.
actual?
Incorrect.
I don't
Would you like
even need
yellow?
it. I don't even need it.
Would you like yellow?
No, now wait a minute. You still have to answer it.
Strategy that gives the highest payout, no matter what the other player chooses, is known as the actual strategy, committed strategy, dominant strategy, or opportunity strategy. I'm gonna say you're dominant
Correct.
because I'm dominating you guys.
Not playing.
Even though I don't got any.
So now you got
We
two
take
yellows.
a guess.
No, I don't need a yellow. It's your
Yeah.
turn.
But you gotta have 2 yellows. Well,
No, it does not work that way. You did not listen to the directions.
oh.
I just kept her from winning,
Oh,
but it
okay.
didn't really keep her from winning.
Oh, I thought you had to keep it. So
Your
she
turn.
could win. Okay.
Your turn,
I
Papa.
need blue.
It won't affect me though because it goes that way.
A commitment device is a way of changing incentives to make otherwise empty promises credible. An example of this would be.
Oh.
Oh,
I got
That's great.
I tell you what, I'll buy you a card if you stay on the straight A honor roll all the way through your master's degree.
That ain't worth it.
So
Yeah,
in all
exactly.
Panini.
technicality, instead of pointing fingers, what would your example be?
My example would be that I would be willing to buy a car for someone who can stay on the A honor roll all the way through their master's degree program.
That is correct, sir.
Do I win the game?
Like
You
Yes,
win
you
the
win the
game.
game.
Yay! The oldest man wins.
The old fart beats you.
Oh my
Hey, I finally
All
won
right.
something. That's the first time I've won anything in my life. What do I get?
You get a surplus. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Now I noticed during the game there were several Snickers over some of the answers, so I did want to go over those ones.
The Snickers? I want a Snickers.
Okay, y'all had issues with the sunk cost, and what I would like to explain is the sunk cost. Basically, what that is the fact that I've already spent my money on it. There's
Already
nothing I
sunk
can
it
do
in.
about
You
it.
sunk it
It's
in.
sunk. There's nothing I can do.
Sorry.
I noticed that there was a little, kind of laughter over that one. But as far as, the different things that went, you guys were using your deductive reasoning and, understanding the different things. But the comparative advantage, that was where we used, Tina making her cakes or Tina baking the pies. That would, also involve our opportunity cost. And Heather and Hannah pointed out, that whichever one they want to do best, like, and that is one of the things with an opportunity cost. It would be, well, does Hannah go over here and watch a movie, or does Hannah go over here and watch a different movie? This one's, all about horror, and this one's all about romance. Which one would she? Which one would she prefer to watch? So it's it's a pros versus cons concept. And Danny and Mike were quick to point out that, well, it depends on how much you tore up your car and how much you tore up your gas and all these things. And that is something that you also have to take into account. It's not just money, and it's not just, different things. It's also
say $5.
It's healthier to walk across the street.
it is healthier to walk across the street, but it would break your back to carry that TV across the street. So it's one of those.
It was a $300 TV like that.
Okay, so, anyway, to sum all of this up, economics is something that, can play in our lives, not just through, our purses and our bank accounts. It also applies to different things that happen just in everyday life. And I hope that this guys helped you out a little bit. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you. That means I can throw my budget away, just leave it a little bit economical now.
No.